Welcome inside the Murillo Athletic Center here at Mater Dei. I'm Jonathan Khamis, replacing Carlos Arias for a week, and I brought something, I guess I would say, in memory of our good pal Carlos, and I know how much he loves comic books, so here's a Batman shirt for him.
Well, very good, but you know, he's not dead yet, so you don't really have to do something in memory of him. He will be back.
He's not?
Not last I checked.
Oh, forget this then. All right, Steve, let's get right into it, talking about basketball. And Mater Dei last week, I thought, pulled off one of the biggest upsets of the year. Going into Long Beach, they were a huge underdog, and they somehow pulled it out. How'd they do it?
Well, they just played Paulie's game. They outran them, and they showed so much confidence there. They were down, 13-1 and 16-3.
They didn't look good early.
No, and for them to get it together and beat Paulie, and a lot of guys had to play their best games. I thought Caton Reinhardt, the junior, had his best game. Xavier Johnson, most consistent scorer for Mater Dei, on the bench, fouled out. Eli Stahl's a very reliable guy, also fouled out. So Caton, hit like 4 gigantic three-pointers. It was just like everything lined up right for Mater Dei. A lot of guys had their best games at the best time to do so.
And they're going to need to bring that intensity, bring their best games again, because they're playing Centennial,
right.
And Mater Dei owes them one. They went down to the wire. Mater Dei lost by a mere margin. Steve, what do the Monarchs have to do differently this time to get the heads up on Corona?
Well, I think, again, it's a lot about rebounding, even though, Centennial's got the great guards. 3 guards signed D1. Michael Caffey with Long Beach State, Jelon Wheelwright with Weber State, and the other kid, Dominique Dunning, with New Mexico. Even though their guards are tough, Mater Dei's got to hit the glass, especially on the defensive side. And
speaking of those boys, Steve, we caught up with some of them to preview this SoCal Regional Final.
We had 24 turnovers last time, so we're going to have to just be able to break their press and then play good defense on them, because they're all great players, they're all seniors, and they all want that ring just as much as we do.
24 turnovers didn't help us at all. Me, Dave, Eli, Xavier, we got to take care of the ball and limit our turnovers, try to have 0.
We did have a lot of turnovers, but a lot was on their athleticism and their style of play, and they get you an up and down game, and the ball's going every which way, and we didn't do a very good job taking care of the ball, but they're not going to change. We're not going to change. So hopefully we have less turnovers, and that'd make a big difference.
Let's see if they can pull that one off. But the Mater Dei boys aren't the only team vying for a state championship. The Mater Dei girls are also looking for their second straight state crown, and they will be playing Canyon Springs. Right. What can you tell us about that matchup? Well,
Canyon Springs beat Brea Olinda by 10 last week, and just a few weeks ago, Canyon Springs got wiped out by Brea. So here's another team playing its best at the best time of year. We've got some injury situations with Mater Dei. A couple kids are hurt, including one of my favorite players I've seen play girls hoops in a while, Jordan Adams. And so they're up against it. They're obviously very deep, and you still got, maybe the best player in the nation, Kalina Mosqueda-Lewis. And I think getting Brea not on their schedule, I think
they were expecting them.
They probably were, and they were probably kind of thinking, oh gosh, we got to play them. It's hard to beat a good team twice, as they always say. We don't have to worry about that. They know that they can beat Brea because they did so in the section finals a couple weeks ago, and now they're going to beat the team that beat Brea. I think it lines up pretty good for the girls. I bet they're playing with a ton of confidence on Saturday at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, it should be some great matchups. And speaking of those girls, we caught up with some of them earlier.
It's ridiculous that you can go into someone's house and you can beat them by 10. I mean, we had a tough time beating them by 15, and we gave up that lead. So it shows that they're really good and that we have stuff to take care of on the court.
They're so much faster than we are. Their guards are quick, their posts are quick. We're a little stronger physically, but their guards are just ultra fast. And if they push it, miss or make. And if you don't get back and set up defensively, if it's a transition game, they win. So we have to make them run their offense, and we have to get back defensively and get them to set up.
I think we need to stress a lot on our defense, and we need to give up the shot, and we really need that help person to get back. So.
Well, thank you very much. It's Kiki Alafatuli of Mater Dei High School, and they're getting ready to play Canyon Springs here in the Regional Division I Championship game at 6 o'clock at USC. And, of course, we'll have all that here at OCVarsity.com. We're going to be doing live blogging from both those games here at OCVarsity.com, where we've got you covered.